Why, hi there, I'm Ron Chuckett, and Box Score Communications is proud to present Boston Red Sox Replay 2004. Tonight, Wednesday, May 5th, it's the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians from Jacobs Field. Tonight, an intriguing game for you. I guess they're all kind of intriguing. Jeff D'Amico pitches for the Indians, and Byung-hyun Kim pitches for Boston. So the third of this four-game set, back of the rotation special for you this evening. It's a nice night, 72 degrees, the wind's blowing right to left at 10, and for those who are here, and there's more people here than it looks, it's a beautiful night for a ball game. These two teams have split the first two of this four-game set. The Red Sox coming back down from a 3-0 lead in the eighth, powered by a Manny Ramirez grand slam to give the Sox a 5-3 win in the second game of the series. Jeff D'Amico, and as you can see from the hat, spent some time with Milwaukee, is on the mound tonight for Cleveland. It is, again, numbers that his mother would only his mother would moderately tolerate on the hill. 1-4 on the year with a 9.78 ERA. In 23 innings, he's allowed 37 hits. He has given up 7 home runs, walked 5, and struck out 11. That's some pretty low-hanging fruit tonight for the Red Sox to go at it. But this is probably the game he probably goes through and throws a 2-hitter or something like that. Here is the lineup D'Amico will face. Johnny Damon leads off and plays center. Mark Bellhorn will bat second and plays second. David Ortiz, the DH, at third, or bats third. Manny Ramirez, last night's hero for Boston, cleans up and left. Jason Varitek behind the plate bats fifth. Kevin Millar is in right tonight, batting sixth. Brian Daubach, another game at first. He'll bat seventh. Bill Miller moves to number 8 in the lineup, playing third. And Pokey Reese, the shortstop, batting ninth with Byung-hyun Kim on the hill. D'Amico has this defense around him. I believe it's the same defense that we've had the first two games. Matt Lawton in left, Alex Escobar in center, Jody Garud in right, Casey Blake at third, Omar Vizquel at short, Ronnie Belliard at second, Ben Broussard at first, and Victor Martinez behind the plate. Damon, 100 at-bats on the year, hitting .320. How many hits is that? Let's try 32. 3 homers and 13 RBI. We're ready. Let's get it started. Damon hits a ground ball, a line drive into right field for a base hit. So that's not how D'Amico wants to start it. Bellhorn at the plate, Mark at .244, 3 homers and 13 RBI. You see where Damon has a 92% chance of stealing second? Let's try it. Runner goes. The throw down is not in time. So a stolen base for Johnny, number 5 on the year for him. So he moves into scoring position for Bellhorn, who has a 0-1 count, a 1-strike count. Here's the pitch. Bellhorn strikes out. Oh my goodness. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. So 1 down for David Ortiz. Down to 294 now. 10 homers and 31 RBI. Damon on second. 1 out. Here's the pitch. He goes down by way of the K. Strike 3 call on an 0-2 pitch. 2 out for Ramirez. Manny, and now at 262 on the season, 6 homers, 22 RBI. The pitch, he draws a walk. 3-2, and it almost hit him, so he draws the full count walk. D'Amico can throw 100 pitches, give or take. He's thrown 20 so far. Jason Varitek, the batter. Jason is at 373, 7 homers, and 14 RBI. Here's the pitch. Line drive right to Belliard. Nice play. So that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. The Red Sox strand 2. We played 1/2 of 1 inning, and there's no score. So the defense around Byung-hyun Kim, Manny Ramirez in left, Johnny Damon in center, Kevin Millar in right, Bill Miller is at third, Pokey Reese at short, Mark Bellhorn at second, Brian Daubach at first. He was in right last night. Jason Varitek behind the plate. Kim has started once in his pitch to relief role. I think I had a pitch to 1 or 2 batters. He is 1-0 on the year with no ERA in 5 innings, 4 hits, and has 1 strikeout. Good for 95. And a reminder, in case you weren't with us last night, he's in the rotation for Bronson Arroyo. I didn't pronounce his last name is Brandon yesterday. Ugh. And Arroyo will not hesitate to come in if need be. So here's the lineup for Cleveland. It's Matt Lawton to lead off. Omar Vizquel at batting second. Jody Garut bats third. Victor Martinez cleans up. Travis Hafner will be the DH batting fifth. Ronnie Belliard bats sixth. Ben Broussard seventh. Casey Blake will bat 8th, and Alex Escobar, the center fielder, bats 9th. Lawton is at 250, 3 homers and 13 RBI. Here's the pitch, and this one starts off with a strikeout. 1-2 pitch on the outside corner, 1 out. Vizquel riding an 11-game hitting streak at 320, 2 homers and 10 RBI. Kim's delivery, ground ball to Bellhorn, throws to first, 1 out, or 2 out. Jody Garut, 283, 2 homers, and 17 RBIs. Garut hits a fly ball to right center. Back goes Damon, who makes the catch to end the inning. After 1, no score. You might hear the cat jingling behind me to ruin the immersion factor here. I bet she's going to get on my legs and cuddle, or are you going to talk in the microphone? No, we're going to get it on the computer and do that. Anyway, as the cat cuddles and knocks down my light, Kevin Millar will bat, Brian Daubach, and Bill Miller to follow. Millar is at 241, 3 homers and 10 RBI. Here's the pitch. Millar hits a high fly ball to left. Back goes Lawton. That will hit the wall. Millar goes into second standing, and the Red Sox have their second hit of the night. Brian Daubach, the batter. Brian at 368, no homers and 1 RBI. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive up the middle. Escobar goes very back, and it's gone. That's a home run into dead center. So Daubach scores and Millar scores. That one just kind of kept going off the bat. I thought that was going to be an out, but it wasn't. The Commodore 64 says that ball traveled 420 feet. So the Red Sox jump out 2-0. Commodore 64. So easy. So available on the internet. Bill Miller, the batter. Bill is at 188, which is why he's hitting 8th in the lineup. 2 homers and 10 RBI. 2-0 Boston, top of the second, nobody out. Pitch from Jeff D'Amico's a line drive to Belliard for the first out. Pokey Reese, the batter. Pokey is at 203. No homers and 7 RBI. Ground ball to third. Blake tosses it over, 2 out. Johnny Damon singled and stole a base his first time up. Here's the pitch. Damon draws a walk. And Damon not a threat to steal here. Here's Bellhorn. Bellhorn struck out his first time up. Mark has done it 30 times this year in 27 games. Here's the pitch. This time he draws a walk. I don't know how this happened. The cat walked past me, and somehow I got fur in my nose, so my nose itches. David Ortiz, the batter. Let's ruin the immersion for you. David struck out his first time up. Runners on first and second. David on second. Bellhorn on first. 2-0 Boston here in the top of the second. 2 out. Pitch to Poppy. There's a ground ball. Base hit right side. Damon scores. Bellhorn stops at third. It's an RBI single for Ortiz, and the Red Sox lead at 3-0. So lots of room now for Kim as the Red Sox have popped across 3. Here's Manny. Manny at 262, 6 homers and 22 RBI. He walked his first time up. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Blake goes out. Lawton comes in. Blake calls for it and makes the catch. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. We played an inning and a half here at Jacobs Field. It's the Red Sox 3, the Indians nothing. And I'm going to take a quick drink. Hold on. Victor Martinez will lead us off here in the bottom of the second against Kim, with Travis Hafner and Ronnie Belliard to follow. Martinez at 219. He's scuffling. This is a full-fledged scuffle now. 1 homer and 6 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Kim. He's no longer scuffling. Fly ball to right. Back goes Miller in the corner. And did he drop it? No, that's off the wall. So got caught in the corner. I thought he made the catch, but he did not. But, Martinez tripped going around first. A rare play. So Martinez is held to a single after his two left feet kind of got tangled with each other, hitting the bag at first. Here's Travis Hafner at 417, 8 homers and 25 RBI. If you're wondering, sometimes I can't sound like John Sterling out there. The game will draw what happens, which is what I'm calling the play-by-play on before I actually see it on the screen. You see it right there off the wall. That'll be extra bases. Martinez tripped around first, and he'll be stuck there. So on rare plays like this or Jason Varitek's catcher interference last night, if you wonder why I don't know what's going on, it's because I don't. So with that disclaimer, here's Hafner. Here's the pitch. Travis pops this one up. I know what this one's going to be. Pop up to Daubach, 1 out. Ronnie Belliard at 237, 1 homer and 6 RBI. Red Sox lead at 3-0 here in the second. Pitch from Kim. Belliard hits a chopper to Miller. Throw to Bellhorn for 1. Over to Daubach. Call it 2. They go around the horn 5. No, they don't. It's called safe. It's a fielder's choice. 5-4, and the throw to first was late. So Belliard's on first. And I win the John Sterling Award for best play-by-play. Here's Ben Broussard. Ben is hitting 180. No homers and 2 RBI. Now, I've repeated this story before. Forgive me. You might remember a sports writer from USA Today named Rudy Martzke, who wrote a television column every week. And he would just take announcers to task to making it. That kind of blunder is what got you in the paper that Monday morning. That was one of my favorite reads. Hope he's doing okay. 180 for Broussard, no homers and 2 RBI. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive right to Daubach. That retires the side. No runs, 1 hits, no errors. After 2, Boston 3, Cleveland 0. So D'Amico, who has thrown 57 laborious pitches, comes out for the third. Jason Varitek, Kevin Millar, and Brian Daubach, who homered, will bat. Varitek is 0 for 1. Hit from D'Amico. Struck him out. Full count, and he watched strike 3. So that's the third strikeout for D'Amico. In 2 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 home run, got to Daubach, 3 runs, all earned. He has walked 3 and struck out 3. Here's Millar. Kevin had doubled his first time up and scored. The pitch pops this one up. Blake moves over into the hole and makes the catch. 2 quick outs. Brian Daubach, the batter. Brian powered one into deep center. His first time up. Groban 2. And now has a homer and 3 RBI on the year. The pitch. This time he strikes out on the corner, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2.5, it's Boston 3, Cleveland 0. Casey Blake, Alex Escobar, and Matt Lawton here to bat in the third. Blake at 294, 4 homers and 12 RBI. Kim through 2 has allowed 1 hit, thrown 25 pitches and struck out 1. Blake hits this one to shallow left, and in comes Benny. Makes the grab, 1 out. Escobar comes up. Alex at 130. No homers and 3 RBI. Here's the pitch. Escobar flies this one to left. Manny goes back a step or 2 and makes the catch, 2 out. Matt Lawton, the batter. Matt is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The only strikeout thrown by Byung-hyun Kim. Lawton, this one will ground one into the hole and right for the second hit of the game. So there's a 2-out runner on first for Vizquel, who is 0 for 1. Lawton and Martinez have the lone hits. Throw to first, Lawton back, and let's see if we can egg him on to steal the base, shall we? Pitch out, runner goes, throw down to second. Is in time for the out. You took care of that. Pitch out, called him at work. Score it 2-6. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We played 3. It's Boston 3, Cleveland 0. So D'Amico out to pitch the fourth. He'll pitch to Miller, Reese, and Demon. Miller is 0 for 1 tonight. Here's the pitch. 0 for 2 now as he looks at one at the belt. A 1-2 pitch for strike 3. 5 for D'Amico. The Red Sox taking too many strikeouts. Here's Pokey. Pokey's 0 for 1. Ground ball to second. Belliard flips it over, 2 out. So 18 batters to Miko's face, and 5 have gone down by way of the Ken. Hope you folks in San Diego are going to like that call, because you'll hear it a lot. Johnny Damon, the batter. Johnny walked and singled and scored. He's 1 for 1. 3-0 Boston here in the 4th. 2 outs. Pitch to Damon. Ground ball, base hit. Right side. So Damon is on with a single. That's the 5th hit for Boston, and Damon's second tonight. 3 runs and 5 hits for the Sox and no errors. They've stranded 4 so far. Cleveland, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they've stranded 1. Bellhorn, 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Pops this one up. Broussard goes over to get it, and he gets the catch for the second out. Going to retire the side. I'm struggling. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We played 3.5. It's Boston 3, Cleveland nothing. Omar Vizquel, Jody Garut, and Victor Martinez to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Omar is 0 for 1. The pitch, ground ball right back to Kim. Flips it over to Daubach for the first out. Kim at 45 pitches through 3 1/3. 2 hits and 1 strikeout. Garut, 0 for 1 tonight. 9-game hitting streak for Jody. Here's the pitch. Line drive right to Daubach, 2 out. 2 quick out for Victor Martinez, who singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Kim delivers, and it's ball 4. So not a clean sheet for Kim. Travis Hafner, who's 0 for 1 at the plate. Here's the pitch. Popped up. In comes Millar. Out goes Daubach. Daubach makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. Just the walk. We've played 4. Sox 3, Cleveland nothing. So David Ortiz at the plate, Manny Ramirez and Jason Varitek to follow, and Millar will bat if anyone should reach. Ortiz is 1 for 2. He singled, drove in a run, his 32nd, and struck out. Ground ball, base hit left side. So Ortiz gets another single, and he goes 2 for 3. And here's Manny. Manny is 0 for 1 with a walk. D'Amico is ready. Cat jumps off the computer. Here's the pitch. Manny hits a fly ball on the left. Lawton should take care of that, and he does for the out. 1 out. Ortiz holds it first. Here's Varitek. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Varitek lines this one up the middle, deep to the center. Escobar is there, 2 out. Kevin Millar, the batter. Kevin has doubled. He's 1 for 2 and scored. D'Amico's pitch. There's a fly ball to the left. Lawton is there. Makes the catch to retire the side. I think Cleveland could be ecstatic that he went 5. No runs, no hits, no errors. Halfway home at Jacobs Field. Boston 3, Cleveland nothing. And tonight, join Dr. Ruth Westheimer and Mel Gibson on the Craig Ferguson Show after your late local news on the Dumont Television Network. All right, here's Ronnie Belliard to start the bottom of the 5th. He's 0 for 1. Ben Broussard and Casey Blake to follow. Kim at 57 pitches, 4 innings, 2 hits, a walk and a strikeout. D'Amico is at his 100. I doubt he goes anymore. Belliard pops this one up. Pokey Reese goes into the grass and makes the catch. Ben Broussard, the batter. Ben is 0 for 1. Kim's pitch. Ground ball to first. Daubach flips it over to Kim, covering, 2 out. Casey Blake, the batter. Casey's 0 for 1. The pitch. Popped up. Shallow left. Manny comes out. Miller doesn't even have to move. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 5. Rick White comes in to pitch. It's Boston 3, Cleveland nothing. So Brian Daubach, who had the 2-run homer in the 2nd, will lead us off here in the 6th with Miller and Reese to follow. White, 1-0 with a 4.26 ERA. 6 innings, 6 hits allowed. A homer, 5 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Surprised they went with the righty because Daubach has no batting average against lefties. Here's the pitch. Daubach pops this one up. Belliard goes by the bag at second, 1 out. Bill Miller, the batter. Bill is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive into right center. That's going to be extra bases. Miller is in with a double, and the Red Sox are in business here in the 6th. Here's Pokey Reese. Pokey's average has dropped down to 197. So 0 for 2 tonight. Miller on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And he draws the walk. Full count, high and away. And I'll bring up Damon, who's 2 for 2. He has singled twice, walked and scored. 3-0 Boston, top of the 6th. 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors for the Sox. They've straightened 6. Cleveland, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they've straightened 2. Damon flies this one to center. Escobar is there, 1 out. Miller will hold. Mark Bellhorn the batter. Mark 0 for 2. Walk in a strikeout. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Bellhorn draws a walk. So the bases are loaded for Ortiz, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Single twice with an RBI. Bellhorn knows when to draw walks. And he draws a big one there. Miller on third. Reese on second. Bellhorn on first for Ortiz, who has a grand slam already this year. Pitch from White. Ortiz draws ball 4. Miller crosses home plate, and the Red Sox go up 4-0. They'll take that. So here's Manny, who had a grand slam last night. He's had 2 on the year. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. 2 out. 4-0 Sox, top the 6th. Pitch from White. Ball 4. Here comes Pokey to score. And that'll be it for White. Couldn't find the strike zone. 3 walks at least. And I'll bring up Kazuhito Tadano, who was a big winner in the opener Monday. So another change. Bases are still loaded. Tadano, 1-0. I got that win Monday night in the season opener, in the series opener, with a save. He has no ERA, 7 innings, 7 hits, no walks or home runs, and a strikeout 6. Jason Varitek is up with the bases loaded. He's 0 for 3. It's Bellhorn on third, Ortiz on second, and Ramirez on first. 5-0 Boston. Here's the pitch. Popped up. They're going to leave him loaded. Gosh darn it. Here's Broussard, who makes the catch. 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors. The Sox strand 3. We have played 5.5. They now lead 5-0. So we get the fatigue warning for Kim. Alex Escobar, Matt Lawton, and Omar Vizquel back here in the 6th. Escobar is 0 for 1. Pitch from Kim. Line drive up the middle. Damon makes the catch. Had me fooled. Full count, and he lines it right to Damon in the center. Here's Lawton. Lawton 1 for 2. The strikeout and a single. Line drive to Daubach, 2 out. So again, like last night with Derek Lowe, the Sox are loving this. They will go with Kim as long as he keeps them, as long as he stays good. Here's Vizquel. Omar still trying to expand that hitting streak to 12. He's 0 for 2. Ground ball to Bellhorn. Throws it to Daubach to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 6, Boston 5, Cleveland 0. Kevin Millar the batter. Kevin is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. And Millar gets plunked. Got him on the yard, but Millar just kind of smiles as he walks down to first. You know, plunking batter is down 5 runs. Here's Daubach. Brian is 1 for 3. The big 2-run homer in the second that put the Sox on the board. The pitch, there's a fly ball to right. Garut is there and makes the catch. 1 out for Miller, who's 1 for 3 with a double. A run scored and a strikeout. Miller popped up. Martinez is there. 2 out. Pokey Reese the batter. Pokey is 0 for 2. Scored and walked. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right back to Tadano. Throws to first, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Stretch time at Cleveland, and they're stretching all the way to the exits. It's 5-0 Boston. So Kim will start this inning. Garut 0 for 2. Will be followed by Victor Martinez and Travis Hafner. 9-game hitting streak for Jody. Here's the pitch. Make it a 10-game hitting streak as he hits a home run to left center. No doubter. The second that hit the bat, man, he turned and watched it go. And that's the third for Jody, and the Commodore 64 says 382 on that blast. It's 5-1. Boston. Here's Victor Martinez. He is single to walk. He's 1 for 1. Pitch from Kim. There's a fly ball to left center. Damon's there. 2 out or 1 out. Getting ahead of myself here. Here's Hafner. Hafner is Travis is 0 for 2. The pitch popped up. Bellhorn moves over. 2 out. Here's Belliard. Roddy is 0 for 2. And he draws the walk. So that will do it for Kim. The Sox will take 6 2/3. Not a problem. A 1-run ball. So Ben Broussard will come in, but he kills lefties. Believe it or not, I can pitch Fope again. How about that? We're going to go with Mike Timlin. Timlin hasn't pitched since he lost on that walk-off homer by Kevin Mensch on Sunday. He's 1-1 now with an ERA of 5. 9 innings, 11 hits, 2 home runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. He's good for 25 pitches. I'd like to get him through the 8th if I can. Here's Broussard. Broussard is 0 for 2. Pitch to Ben is a ground ball base hit into right. Millard throws it back in. That's not helping out anyone's case. Belliard stops at second. For Casey Blake, Casey's 0 for 2. The pitch. There's a line drive, pop up to left. Romani's there, and that retires the side. How about that? 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We played 7. Boston 5, Cleveland 1. Tadano out to pitch the 8th, probably the 9th too. They seem to like him in long relief. Johnny Damon is 2 for 3 at the plate. Johnny has singled twice, walked and scored. The pitch, line drive to right. Garud is there, 1 out. Mark Bellhorn, who is 0 for 2, but has walked twice. And, of course, struck out. Because it wouldn't be a game if Mark Bellhorn didn't strike out. Tadano's delivery is a fly ball to left center. Escobar is there. 2 out. David Ortiz walked homer on his last time up. He's 2 for 3 with 2 RBI tonight. Walked and struck out. Tadano's pitch. Ground ball, line drive right to Broussard to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. After 7.5, it's Boston 5, Cleveland 1. And it'll be Escobar with a question mark. Lawton and Vizquel to face Timlin here in the 8th. Escobar is 0 for 2. The pitch. There's a base hit in the center. Going to go for 2. The throw in, and Escobar is there. So a leadoff double for Escobar. That'll bring up Matt Lawton, who's 1 for 3. Pitch from Timlin. Got him. 2-2 on the inside corner for the first out. That's the 6th strikeout of the year for Timlin. Timlin has been shaky his last few outings. Omar Vizquel will get that one last chance to extend his hitting streak to 12. 0 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch, and he will. Into left center. Ramirez throws it back in. Vizquel has a single. The run scores with Escobar, and it's now 5-2 Boston. So Vizquel on first, not a threat to steal at this particular point. Garut the batter, he's extended his hitting streak to 9 games, I believe. He's 1 for 3. He hit that home run in the 7th. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball to right. Back goes Millar, and he makes the grab for the out. 2 out. A long line out. Here's Victor Martinez. Vic is 1 for 2. He is singled and walked. Timlin's pitch. Got him! On the outside corner to end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. After 8, it's Boston 5, Cleveland 2. So it'll be Manny Ramirez, Kevin Millar, and Brian Daubach here in the top of the 9th to face Tadano. Tadano, 2 1/3 innings of perfect ball. Pitch to Manny is a fly ball in the corner and left. Back goes Lawton to the wall. He turns and watches it go. A home run for Manny, and the Sox take a 6-2 lead. A big run. So that's the first run Tadano has given up this year. Jason Varitek is 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Strikes out again. An 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. He got him on an Uncle Charlie. Sox have 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They've stranded 10. Cleveland 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and they've stranded 5. Millar at the plate, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Tadano's pitch, he draws the walk. Here's Brian Daubach. Brian 1 for 4 with a home run tonight. 2 RBI and a strikeout. Daubach goes down by way of the K. That's 2 out. Swung on and missed an 0-2 pitch. Here's Miller. Miller 1 for 4 with a double. A strikeout and a run scored. Tadano has struck out 2 this inning. He delivers. There's a line drive, base hit into left center. Escobar cuts it off quickly. Millar takes the extra base. He goes to third. And so Miller on first, Millar on third for Pokey Reese. Pokey's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Belliard throws it over, and they got him. So that's the side. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. And with that extra run, we won't need to use Keith Folk tonight. We're going to see Alan Embry coming in right now. Embry in to finish this one off, 1-0. This is not a save situation. He has an ERA of 1.64, 11 innings pitched, 9 hits, 1 homer. He has walked 2 and struck out 5. He'll face Hafner, Belliard, and Broussard, or a pinch hitter for Broussard, one of the 2. Hafner is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. So here's Ronnie Belliard. Belliard is 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch, fly ball to left. Manny goes over in the corner, and he'll turn and watch it go. A home run for Ronnie Belliard. And it's 6-3 Boston now. Here's Broussard. Oh, I forget, Broussard kills lefties. He's 1 for 3 tonight. He had 362 against lefties on the season. If Broussard should reach, I would imagine we'd see Keith Folk. Pitch to Ben, popped up. Daubach's there. 2 out. Same situation now, I think. Computer will tell me if I'm wrong. Casey Blake the batter. Casey is 0 for 3 tonight. Last chance for Cleveland. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left. Manny's got it. And that's the ball game. The Red Sox take the first 2 of this, or take 2 out of 3 so far. They win this one 6-3. The total's the moment. All right, the Commodore VIC-20 post-game show. A computer so easy, so legendary, anyone can use it. The Red Sox moved to their real-life record of 15-12. How about that? They scored 3 in the second, 2 in the sixth, and a big run in the ninth. For 6 total on 9 hits and no errors. The home run comes from Brian Daubach. He had a 2-run shot in the second. Cleveland puts 1 across in the 7th, 8th, and 9th to make it interesting. They scored 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Kim gets the win. A nice start from him. 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, a run it was earned. The home run from Garut. He walked 2 and struck out 1 and did everything you'd want from a number 5 starter. Just kept him in the ballgame. Mike Timlin gets an inning in the third of relief, gives up 3 hits, a shaky appearance from him, but doesn't do any lasting damage. And Alan Embry pitched the 9th. Does not give up the save. He gave up the home run to Belliard. So the Red Sox pen holds at will, and we get away from the 2-inning mistake by Folk that I did the night before. Jeff D'Amico takes a loss. Surprise, surprise. He goes to 1-5 in 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned. The home run, that to Brian Daubach. That will go in his Baseball Digest article. Daubach, that is. 3 walks and 5 strikeouts. couldn't find the strike zone. He walked 4, gives up 2 runs. And a hit into Dano again, even though he gave up the home run to Manny. 3 1/3 innings of yeoman's work from in the pen. So 6-3 the final score. Manny Ramirez gets the Commodore Vic-20 Player of the Game. The Red Sox strand 12. Cleveland strands 5. What did Manny do besides the home run? It took 3 hours and 45 minutes to play, and I believe it. It was kind of a sluggish game. Manny went 1 for 3 with a homer and walked twice. I guess so. Even though I think I'd probably give it to Kim. I'm not going to quibble with the computer there. So one more on the road trip. Remember, they lost 1 out of they lost 2 out of 3 in Texas. They've taken 2 out of 3 so far here. So 500 trips so far and 3-3. The last one tomorrow. We'll have it for you. I'm Ron Juckett. Until then, we'll talk to you the next time.